Hi guys, welcome back to SP Global Solution. So inside the software testing tutorial, so in last class we had discussed about the SDLC. SDLC means nothing but a software development life cycle. So today we are going to discuss about the new topic. So the topic name is verification and validation. Verification and validation. So before observing this verification and validation, so we need to know what is the flow, why we are following this verification and validation means. So we need to follow one flow chart. You can see initially we have a initially software testing was divided into two types. What are the type means like one is a manual testing and the second one is automation testing. So coming to the manual testing was divided into two types. One is verification and the second one is validation. So now the flow is verification and validation was coming from the software testing. So inside the software testing we are divided into manual and automation testing, right? So in manual we are divided into verification and validation. And the picture is automation also coming under validation part only. So how it will be means we can see inside the topics. Okay. Now in generally every organizations verification follow three techniques. One is review and the second one is inspection and the third one is walkthrough. These are the three verification techniques. So verification is nothing but a not coming under inside the product. So we are maintaining the quality inside the process. So before submitting we need to do some reviews. Inspection means like it is a formal type review. In middle of the process it will be followed. And walkthrough means like it is nothing but a like a squad type. Okay. So these three techniques are using to build a process quality. Now coming to the validation. Now validation was followed every organization in four levels of validations like unit testing and then integration testing and then system testing and the fourth level is user acceptance testing. Okay. So guys, this is the picture. So how we are following this verification validation means initially software testing was divided into two types like manual and automation. Inside that manual we are divided this verification and validation. Okay, so this is the flow guys. So what is this verification and why we are doing this verification, who are involved and what they will find. These all topics we are going to discuss inside the verification and validation. Okay. So guys, so this is the flow. Now I am going to erase this one. Now, so to introduce this topic, I am going to take a like a verification versus validation. It means you can see this side I am going with the verification. This side I am going with the verification, and in this side I am going with the validation. Okay. Coming to the first point, verification is nothing but a before coding verifying the requirement documents and process is known as verification. Validation means after coding validating the functionality and non-functionality of application. Okay, so this is the major difference. Simply you can say before coding is a verification, after coding is a validation. So before we are checking that we are going to develop a correct software or not, and validation we are checking that we are developed a correct process or correct product or not. Now coming to the verification, second point, it is a verification is a process oriented. Verification is a process oriented, and validation it is a product oriented. One is a process oriented and this one is a product oriented. And now coming to the third point, here QA will involve. Who will involve? QA will involve, and here QC will involve. One side QA will involve and another side QC will involve. Now what they will do? Here they will prevent the defect. Preventing is nothing but a before developing. So they are checking that we are going to develop a correct software or not, and of course if we are check before that, it is we are going to whether we are going to develop the correct software or not. Why? Because if you are developing anything, demand for supply in the market, there is a demand, then only we need to supply that thing. If we can do the verification, so we can know that whether the software having demand or not. Now coming to this validation, what they will do means, here they will detect the defect. It means they will stop the defect getting chance and they will check whether there is a defect or not. They will stop and they will find it. Okay, so before the coding only they will stop the defect content, and if the developer was done any mistake, this validation team will getting the defects. Okay, so this is the major difference. Finally, it involves all phases in SDLC. It involves all phases in SDLC. Like what we have the software development life cycle, in every phase this verification is involved. And coming to the validation, it involves only in software testing phase. Only in software testing phase. Okay, so this is the difference between verification and validation. So verification is nothing but a we are verifying the documents and process. It is a process oriented, and QA will involve and prevent the defects, and it involves all phases. And here validating the functionality and non-functionality, and it is a product oriented, and QC will involve here, and here they will detect the defect. It means they will find the defect, and it involves only in software testing phase only. So guys, so this is about verification and validation. Okay guys, thank you for watching. I hope if you are like this type of videos, and please share with your friends and keep supporting to SP Global Solution. Thank you.